It's Week 10 of the 2024 season, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Giants and the Panthers, next on Madden NFL 25.
It is a stadium where a different kind of football is more commonly the focus, but today it's all about the NFL as you get a look inside Allianz Arena in the Bavarian. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And I think the sky's the limit for this team. They're playing the best football that they've played in a long time.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Commanding the offense will be the highly touted USC product, Sam Darnold.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Wan'Dale Robinson, the intended receiver, and it's second down. Well, CD, you see some of the injuries that have popped up for this franchise, and obviously hoping to get these guys back sooner rather than later.
Yeah, and these guys, they've been hearing the mantra next man up since their Friday night light games in high school. It's 3 simple words, but they're absolutely perfect to use, and everyone has adopted them. Next guy up, do your best.
To throw is Darnold. And that is incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Oh, eluding the tackle. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC.
And what a performance in his last game. Couple of touchdown passes, that was positive.
But more than 2 interceptions.
Yeah, that's not what he's looking for. What did Vince Lombardi say, though? Winning isn't everything.
It's the only thing.
And that's what he hangs his hat on after last week's game.
First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Right back to Hubbard. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. 3rd and 4. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. To throw, it's May. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And now a decision here on the opening drive. 4th and very short, this part of the field. What do you think they do, CD?
I think you go for it. I think there's a lot of game left to be played. I like the advantage that they're trying to create here early. I say be aggressive and try and get it done.
They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Looking to throw. May. Johnson's got it complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther first down. The Panthers at 5-4 now on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. To the air, May. Escaping the pressure right. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Here's May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A give running right. It's Hubbard. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Throwing here is May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll throw with May. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. 7-0 is our score, ready for the dynamic kickoff as this one's away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Algier. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Algier with another carry. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Back to throw, Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. You can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
He'll dump this one off to Hubbard. It'll be a gain of 5. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
From the shotgun, it's May. And the catch made by Johnson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 2nd down and 4. A give up the middle, Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. And this is a beauty as that ball's going to angle out at the 6-yard line. Now it's Darnold.
That's to the rookie. It's Malik Neighbors.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
They'll stick with Algier.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Here's Darnold.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Algier now up the middle.
A nice little, and a loose football.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
They'll run the screen with Hubbard.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41.
2nd and 11 at the 41. In motion left, that's Thielen. From the shotgun, May with it.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
They'll set up the screen here for Hubbard.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The pick up there, 5 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. A great play there. 27 yards.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it's now 14-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Tyler Algier and the rest of this offense making their return to the field.
They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit, maybe featuring other people touching it for a while, and then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Darnold now to throw.
Open man is the rookie, Theo Johnson.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now Darnold.
Dumps this one off to Algier.
Shoves him aside. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Darnold to throw again.
And that one complete downfield to Johnson.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this a 39-yard attempt. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. The kick by Joseph is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker, defense.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat of this ball game as well. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Holding, offense.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
To throw, it's May. He gets this one to Hubbard, complete.
And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Here's Jackson to return.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Darnold. Throw left side complete. That's Johnson. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
To throw is Darnold.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Here's Darnold. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Josie Jewell, the linebacker, getting the sack.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
They'll start on the ground with Hubbard.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Here's a 2nd and 8. In motion left, that's Thielen. Looking to throw, May.
That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they finally bring him down, but he reaches the 16. A big play there for Carolina. 48 yards.
They'll throw with May.
He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
His first touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
And New York set to take the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Back to throw, Darnold. And that is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Panthers offense and Drake May headed back onto the field.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Lets it fly for Thielen. And this is caught. A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4.
Hubbard is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Hubbard again.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And they open the lead up now to 25. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Giants going to take over again on offense. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole.
Now it's Darnold. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things. But these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The possession switching back to the New York Giants. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one. Oh, right on the heels of the pick 6, another ball intercepted inside the 20.
And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line.
So with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. And they'll go again here with Hubbard.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Chuba Hubbard
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Panthers continue to run up the score. They lead it big here in the 4th. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
Drop for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got this to Algier.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Darnold. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Darnold from the gun. It's complete to Robinson.
That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He finds Aguilar over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Darnold. Completes it to Aguilar.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points, but they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
On play action, May.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Off the play fake. Here's May. Open man left side. It's the tight end Trimble.
The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Escapes the defender.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here.
And is this defense